Oh, just cut off your family. Disavow your parents.
Well, we're about to go into Thanksgiving, which is where you get the how to ignore your racist MAGA uncle around the dinner table, how to do that. Yeah.
Oh, and I think people maybe naively assume that things have just gotten better and the messages have changed, but
God, I was doing videos. Do you know what they're talking about around Thanksgiving time and Christmas time, the holiday season? It's like, you have Dean Withers like posting videos like, me on my way to ruin my family Thanksgiving because my family are Republicans. Like, bruh, shut up. That is not cool. It is not hype to bitch at your family because y'all don't agree politically. It does not make you deep. It does not make you intelligent. It does not make you freaking brave or nothing like that. It makes you annoying. It makes you very annoying. It makes you a pain in the ass to be around. It makes you very selfish. It's gross. Yeah. Gross. It's like dry turkey gross. Like, you're just a nuisance. I don't want you around me.
Episode on Teen Vogue and them being absorbed into Vogue.com, this whole thing. And so I was looking through some of their recent media, and they had their Vogue or Teen Vogue summit just a couple of months ago. And their headliner was this like body positivity, confidence woman influencer speaker. And they had posted a couple of clips from her talk. And the thing that she was driving home was that she was so proud of the fact that she no longer speaks to her father, her mother, or any of her siblings.
Oh, I saw this
And
video.
she was saying, you should do that too, because that is for the good of our country, for your well-being. You need to set these boundaries. I feel great. Just blocked my brother yesterday.
This girl was also like 600 pounds. No exaggeration. She was big. Okay, 600 pounds is a bit of an exaggeration, but no joke, she was probably like 300 pounds.
She said, and the audience is going, oh, okay. And you can tell there's a bit of apprehension, like as you listen to the response there, and even reading the comments, people are like,
this is radical even for us.
This is like a bit crazy, but that's still a message that is being sent, is you have to build these walls. We're not going to talk about things. We're going to cut people off that we disagree with. We're going to live in our echo chambers. And so, that transcends just
relationships.
Yeah.
Well, it is strange that at the same time as people have a loneliness crisis, existential issues, they've never felt more like a droid number just bleeping away in some soulless, faceless, big apartment block. People are struggling to find a partner that can commit, that is available, that they like, one that you'll even go on a date with them.
Yep.
And yet at the same time, for the people...
Is he going to say that we are coping? Is this a big woman that was in the video that Brett was just discussing? Was she coping? Does her family just not like her because she sucks? So she's coping, saying that she cut them out of her life because they are Trumpies? Is she coping when she says she doesn't have time for a boyfriend or a husband because they are all just super duper MAGA or conservative? Is she coping?
People who have got that or who do have a family that does make them feel less alone, the resilience to work through challenges and difficulties and to negotiate and compromise, or just to, in Mel Robbins' language, to just let them. These two worlds are trying to exist at the same time, but they feel like they're part and parcel of the same. Like if you cycle through, through more people, you have to find more new people.
Yeah.
Like, okay, I've gotten rid of mum, dad, and both my brothers. Okay, well, you now need like 10 friends to take the place of 4 family members. And then, well, you've gotten rid of your partner, which that's why you're back in the dating market, is because you got rid of the person that you were dating.
Yep.
So,
and you have these people that are stuck in their own cycles of victimhood and life is awful and I've cut off all of my family members and they want to feel better about that. Which is why that woman is sitting on the stage saying, you should cut everybody off, not because she's happy and because it's so great, but because she's like, I'm doing this because I feel like it is morally a good thing. I'm virtuous. I need you guys to applaud me for doing so, for doing these incredible things, setting these boundaries. You need to do it as well, because then we can be miserable together. We can hate the world. We can hate our out of touch parents, whatever it may be. And people who are in unhappy relationships or are not in relationships, it is more comfortable to encourage people to be in their same situation than to say, communicate, talk through it, compromise.
Yep.
Your future as a married couple should be something you are working towards together. Do not abandon it altogether. It is easier to say, screw it. And it makes people feel better, in my opinion.
Cut off contact with your family or partner is socially and relationally the exact same philosophy as body positivity is for health. It's like try and become thin or try and become healthy at a healthy weight. And if you can't, declare that weight has no bearing on health anyway.
Yeah, exactly.
So maybe don't even try that. Just like declare that it doesn't in any case if you go straight to the end goal. But the same thing here. Maybe some people might try to fix their relationship with their family that they fundamentally disagree with or whatever. But if you can't, you can just cut off contact and announce that the desire for having a family or being in connection with your brothers and mother and father is misguided and must be subdued in any case.
Yeah, well, it all goes back to creating the reality that you want to live in and what you're most comfortable in. It is more uncomfortable to say, I don't.
Also, guys, before they continue with this conversation, don't cut off your family or your close friends because you don't agree politically. Okay, don't do it. Don't do it. It is so important to have those people that will always be there for you. And that is your close friends. That is your family. Okay? Family and close friends are more likely to be there through you through the hard times than anyone else. And you're going to go through some really hard times in your life. And when you do, you're going to wish that your family and your best friends were there for you. Same thing with your romantic partners, okay? And look, if you want to, like, if you're one of those people that says, oh, but the other side is evil, so like it's justified in cutting them off. No, they genuinely, the vast majority on both sides of the aisle believe that they are supporting something that will better their neighborhood, their community, that will make life better for their loved ones. They're not doing it out of evil. They're not voting the way that they do or believing that in the policies that they believe in, supporting the politicians that they do because they're evil. They're doing it because in their mind, through their perspective, they believe that that is what is best for their community, their neighborhood, their loved ones, their country.
Agree with these people, but I love them and I want them in my life. It is more uncomfortable to say, oh, I've cut these people off and now I'm really unhappy and I'm really lonely. So if you can trick yourself into saying, this is empowerment, this is great. Actually, everybody should be doing this. Then you're creating this really unhappy reality.
Hey, I got to get your attention really quick, but I think I'm going to start streaming on Twitch starting in 2026. Sometime in early January of 2026, I will be streaming these videos live from Twitch. And the greatest part about this is that you will be able to contribute to that conversation while I'm watching this. You'll be able to leave comments or, communicate in the chat. And I'll be able to respond to you and actually interact with you live. And then you will be adding value to these videos. I'm super excited to do it. Just wanted to let you know here first.